Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another stream. Ah, it has been a whole week, and we are finally able to go ahead and stream this game, Evolution Worlds, which I have never streamed before, and a lot of people don't even know what this is, so this will be an interesting ride. Hopefully. Good evening, Grumly! Hello again. Welcome back. Hello, Vader. Nice to see you as well. You're very stoked. Well, yeah, you know what the game is about. One of the very few people who even knows this game. Most people I talk to don't know this one. Yeah, that's true. The game does not exist on Twitch. There's maybe a reason for that, but I'll explain when I play later. Hello, Ra. Good evening. So let's go ahead here to GameCube Games. Hello, everyone, once again. This has to go a tad higher, I think. There we go. All right, I'm gonna go boot up the game. So first I do this, then I go here, properties, and we want to see the game. There we go. You should have a visual, chat.
A-P.
Hey, Cody. How's the music? Not too loud? Is good, okay, seems good to me. Same. Hello, Kaori, buonasera. Alright, I guess then it's time to begin the ridiculous game that is called Evolution Worlds. And yes, that's how the game begins. There's no intro. Good start, right? That is literally how the game begins. So, welcome to Evolution Worlds. It is a dungeon crawler RPG. There's a lot to go over, but I'll do it like one by one. So, first of all, we got our two main characters, Mag and Linear. And, well, we're just gonna go kill these guys. So, this is a Claymore and a Big Ben. Get used to the enemies having really ridiculous names. This is a Claymore, and that is a Big Ben. Okay? So the game does not explain anything.
A wimpy monster like that was a piece of cake. Not even a problem.
And yes, there's voice acting, but I want to say this is maybe one of the few saving graces for this game, because truth be told, this game is not that amazing, but the voice acting is just on the right level of cheese that it's actually funny.
We've come this far. The treasure must be nearby. You can still go on, right? Good. Then we are officially back in business. Hey, look at this. This will get us out of the trickiest of situations. So let's do it. This is so obvious. This has to be a trap. That was close. What were you doing, Linear? You have to run away when things get dangerous.
First impressions, guys?
Thanks, but I'm okay. I'm not hurt. What about you? Are you hurt? Huh? Hey, Linear! That's the Messenger of Light. That's the one the Society told me about. All right, we did it! Linear, this is the place. The treasure must be on top of that picture.
Well, well, Mag Launcher. Still going on adventures with that scaredy cat girl, huh?
That voice. No, it couldn't be.
Yup, it is. And I helped myself to all the treasure.
Chain, how did you get here? And where did you get that treasure?
Ha! I'm an adventurer too, you know. And finders keepers is the only rule among adventurers. Either way, there's no way your Psy-frame could have made it up here anyway. Because unlike mine, it can't fly. You should be grateful to me for saving it a needless effort. I heard this loud noise and saw you guys running for your lives. Crow shouldn't fall for a trap like that. You sorry excuse for an adventurer.
You dirty, rotten...
You shouldn't even be here interrupting my work. The ruins are off limits to amateurs.
Hey, Demonic.
Hey, don't get so mad. Look, you're frightening Linear.
Mad? Who's mad? I'm just saying what any professional would say.
It's that temper of yours that makes people mistake you for a man. Chain, if you could just stay calm and quiet, you might actually be kind of cute.
How dare you! You jerk! What does that have to do with it? Instead of arguing here, we should be working to do the best job we can, so we can be proud to be adventurers. Well, now that you put it that way, I guess I wouldn't mind helping you, Mag.
Is it just me, or is the music balance with the voicing a bit odd? Like, I think I want to lower the music with like a smidge in-game.
After all, I would be 100 times more help than an amateur girl like her. So if you ever need my help, just come to my place. I'm out of here.
That Chain. No one can ever accuse her of not speaking her mind. And she took the treasure with her, too. Oh, man. Without the treasure, I won't make any money on this assignment either. Oh.
I guess that was the intro, question mark?
Oh man, another assignment ends in failure. I can just see Gray's angry face. I'll get another long lecture.
Yeah, I'll lower the in-game music a little bit once I can.
I see. You reach your destination and are about to begin collecting the treasure, but Chain Gun beats you to it. Your mission ends in failure, and you get nothing from the society. That about sums it up, yes?
Yeah, I guess so. I sorta had to use a lot of items. I lost money on this assignment.
Mag, listen to yourself. Sorta had to? Lost money? For generations, the Launcher family has produced the most renowned adventurers in these parts. Is it not the Launcher family's long-cherished dream to find Evolutia, the legendary Psy-Frame? Yet now, our operations lose money, and we depend on the society for work. Someday, we will find Evolutia, and Phoenix-like be reborn. That is why I need your help, Mag.
Come on, Gray. You worry too much. I know what to do. I won't make any more mistakes. I promise.
Very well. I truly hope so. Mag, you don't know the importance of your position as head of the Launcher family. Or do I just worry too much? He is too carefree. He lacks seriousness. He's downright irresponsible.
Hey, Gray, I'm standing right here, you know. Hey, are you even listening to me?
Nonetheless, I have served the Launcher family for many years. I have seen many adventurers. My experience tells me that his puzzling confidence is the unmistakable mark of a true leader. Someday he will grow into a magnificent adventurer. That I know he can be. Now then, Mag, you and I must work together to make that glorious day come.
Yeah, sure.
Then let's begin immediately by going into town to ask the Society for a new assignment.
Society assignments, huh? Yeah, let's do that. Instead of sitting around, let's go out and earn the big bucks. Let's go for it, Linear. Let's show them what we can do.
The early game has a lot of cutscenes, but that is needed.
Amazing! Incredible! It's a jade coin from the 3rd Dynasty. It's so rare to find something from that period, let alone in such perfect condition.
It's just a little something to say, hi, let's get to know each other gift.
Huh? Me? No, I couldn't.
Nice meeting you, cutie. I'll be working here a while, so I'll see you around. Bye. Hello, honey bun. You look a little young to be an adventurer. But isn't that a Psy-Frame on your shoulder?
What? Are you talking to me? Yeah, that's right. I'm an adventurer. Mag Launcher's the name.
Mag Launcher, really? Imagine that. Meeting such a famous adventurer the minute I walk into town. I'm so lucky. That's why I'm positively addicted to the wandering life. You never know who you're gonna meet. How do you do? I'm Pepper Box. You can call me Pepper, little Mag.
It feels kind of weird to have a stranger call me by my first name. Does that mean I'm famous?
Why, of course you're famous. Everyone knows about the decline of the once great Launcher family. Oh, yes, well, anyway. Oh, that Psy-Frame looks like it's seen a lot of use. With you in charge, the Launcher family is surely in good hands. Knock 'em dead, kid. By the way, is that girl behind you your partner? She doesn't seem to have a Psy-Frame.
So it's not explained in the game, but a Psy-frame is basically some sort of a backpack carried by adventurers that has mechanical parts in it. And it can be anything. It can be an axe, can be a hand, a yo-yo, a spraying can, like all sorts of weird apparatuses. So when they refer to a Psy-frame, it is basically a mechanical extension that you have with you. But Linear so far is the only one who does not have one.
Yeah, her name's Linear. She's not a Psy-frame user, but we do adventure together.
Like, as you can see in this wonderful Bowser picture that Anthropophagus made for me, that thing that on his back, more or less a Swiss Army knife, yes, with a fist in it, that's a Psy-frame. And in this picture right here, you can sort of see it behind Mag's back, and also extending up above his ears. It is a mechanical, like, yeah, like a half a suit? Semi-suit? Not really, but
Really?
you can see it better
Must be
here.
tough keeping up with you, Meg. You look like the type of guy who thrives on danger.
I really can't do a better explanation than saying it's like a Swiss Army knife you can edit, really.
I just knew it. I feel for you, girl. Being an adventurous girlfriend must be so hard. I bet that I could teach you two a thing or two. I'll be checking out the scene at the milk bar, so come around and see me sometime. I'll even go on one of your adventures. Well, it was nice meeting you, little lover boy. See you around. Bye.
Who are you calling a lover boy? Also, we're underaged, yo.
Wow, that pepper is really cool, don't you think, Linear?
Well, hello there, Meg. Welcome to the Society. Are you going on an adventure with Linear?
Yeah, you could say that. So, do you have any new assignments, Nina?
To answer your question, Coyote, the main character is Mag, but you could see Linear as the secondary main character, but you control Mag. But basically both of them are the main characters, but you control Mag.
I need one because I took a beating on that last assignment. Shane beat me to the treasure at the last minute.
That's what I heard. Did your servant Gray give you his standard lecture again?
How can you let that happen, Mag?
Very funny. You know everything, don't you? After all, you're pretty much a veteran at the Society.
Veteran? Are you referring to my age? I resent that. I just have a lot of experience here. Unlike the people sent from the other offices, I was born in this town.
Also, Demonic, get used to the burning. There's a lot in this game. This game, for all it stands for, honestly, has a few very funny and unexpected moments that'll make you go like, oof, indeed.
A lot of experience? That's a veteran. I understand
Like,
perfectly.
Veda can vouch for me because she knows the game, that there are a couple of instances in this game that are literally hilarious for the dumbest reason.
Anyway, I wish somewhere there were ruins just loaded with treasure, but without any pain-in-the-butt monsters.
Dream on. If such places existed, the Society would have sent its own people to investigate them long ago. But we can't, and that's why we hire Psy-frame-carrying adventurers like you, Mag.
So how do you guys feel about this game literally not having an intro, not even having an intro movie? You're literally thrown in the middle of a game, and the story is explained after the fact? Like, now you're starting to learn, but you have absolutely no introduction whatsoever.
Yeah, I guess so.
Only one of the ruins can be requested now. Is this one okay?
Okay, I got it. Sure, I'll do it.
All right, I'll get you clearance right away. You can leave on your new adventure whenever you're ready. I know they're far, but it's no problem because your family has a seaplane, right? It's just a hop from the landing field. Well then, good luck. Give it your best, Mag.
Come on, Linear, let's go.
Yep, that's Pepper for you. Yeah, that's a great burn, Demonic. One of many. And the game can be brutal, yes. Speak to a colleague to make a party. For departure into the dungeon, get on the plane. Alright, so I'm gonna go here first and lower this music. Is this too soft? Or is this too loud? I can't tell right now. Like, what sounds right? 2 or 3? I don't know. If it gets too annoying, I'll lower it to 2. But what do you guys think? Well, I put it on 2. If it's too low, I'll change it later. Okay, we want text speed 2 or 3. You can change the window color. But honestly, I like blue because it reminds me a bit of Final Fantasy, the classic ones. Map options, normal size scroll, rumble off, button assignment is good, so... And we can save here. You can save in the town whenever you want. You cannot save in dungeons. So, this is a dungeon crawler, which means you go into dungeons, you collect loot, you level up, you improve your skills, and you do a harder dungeon. And that's basically it. However, the game does provide a couple of interesting little gimmicks that I'll go into later. So right now when I'm talking, do you guys still hear the music? Or is it too low? I just want to know before I go into a dungeon, because I want to have this setting correct before we do anything. And there's a lot of talking I have to do, because there's a lot of things I have to explain. But like I said, we're gonna go over it slowly. So, let's go by status first, and I'll explain a little bit about each character, like what they do, what their role is. Hey, Anthropophagus, good evening. So, Mac Longer is the main character, and he's basically a physical attacker, has a lot of unique skills. I'll show you. Like, he has a hand and a hammer in his current sci frame, and the hand has a bunch of attacks, and the hammer has a bunch of attacks. But you have to unlock more of them later. It tells you here how to do that. To unlock skills in this game, you have to spend something called TP, tactical points. You earn these by killing enemies. And the higher the level of the skill, the more TP you need. So you don't learn skills by leveling, you learn skills by spending your TP. And there are a ton of skills you have to unlock. Like, this is only for hand and hammer. There are way more psi parts or psi frame parts that you can get much later in the game. Trust me, there are a very large amount of skills. For Linear, it's a bit different, because Linear doesn't have a psi frame. She has different skill trees. She can recover health, she can recover status effects, she can cast spells, she has prayers, which give other characters buffs, and she has an ocarina skill, which allows her to play certain melodies which do various things in battle, to enemies or to you. So she's basically a bit of a cleric, more or less a cleric... yeah, enchanter combo? Bit hard to explain. But yeah, no psi frame, so no fancy attacks from her. Basically only healing and defending, which is useful still. As for the equipment, as you can see, we have the psi frame here. And if you had other parts, you could change them. But we don't have any other parts, of course, so right now we're stuck with hand and hammer. But eventually we can change it quite a bit. We have a headgear, an adventure suit, boots, and a locket. As for Linear, her weapon of choice is the classic frying pan. Because, of course, every girl in the 90s had to have a frying pan for a defensive weapon, because otherwise what would she use, right? And also has a ribbon, a suit, sandals, and a 4-leaf clover. Right. Now to check, the party can exist of 3 characters. Also, I need to put Mag in the front and put Linnea in the back. You can have up to 3 characters in a party. And there are a couple of different recruitable characters. Every time you go into a dungeon, you can bring a different character into a dungeon if they are available. And right now, there's only 1 character available, which is Gray.
Why, you appear to have received a new assignment. Shall I assist you with it?
Yes, please.
Understood, Mag. I am willing to accompany you if you will have me.
And there we go, we got a 3rd party member for this dungeon. So let's go over what Gray can do. A lot. And yes, like I said, get used to the puns and the dumb names in this game. He is called Gray Nade. Gray Nade. Yes. Get used to that. Hey Corsair, good evening. So... what does he use? He has a outmoded gun, silk ribbon, a coat, leather shoes, and a pocket watch. Very standard butler stuff, you know. Linear's full name is Linear Cannon. Yes, Linear Cannon. But the skills is where Gray comes into play, where he's like, what are you? How do I put Gray into a traditional RPG class? The short answer is, I can't. Cause Gray has buff moves, Gray has cooking skills, Gray has monk-like key charging skills, he can adjust sideframes of other characters, and he can imbue Mag with special, like, passive traits during combat. He's like a ranger, chef, monk, mechanic. Yes, that's probably the best way to describe Gray. Really odd, but really awesome. Typical butler stuff, I guess. So, is the music still good? For me, it's really low. Like, I'm surprised no one else thinks it's too low. I can barely hear the music myself. But as long as it's not too low, then okay. We gotta go to the landing pad, because we gotta go to the dungeon. I think it's over here? Landing field, bear left. Okay. Yes, I know. The airfield. Alright.
With the Sea Otter seaplane, we can go to the ruins near Pan Am Town or anywhere else in just one hop.
Leave on your new adventure. Let's go. So, I'll explain the typical dungeon stuff here. Oh, I can change camera like that. Okay. So, it's a very basic dungeon crawler where you go through a dungeon, kill enemies, find stuff, upgrade, and so on. There are special tiles on the floor, which you can't see right now, but eventually you can find items to reveal them. And you just go kill enemies. And every room you go in will reveal itself. There's the stairs that goes up. We don't want to go up yet. We want to go explore everywhere. There's nothing here. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, Vader. Go on. Sue from Grandia. The blue is a chest, so... Venomol. I think Venomol is cure... Oh yeah. Yeah, we got Naolin, which is basically a potion. We got Naolin Plus, which heals everyone. And we got Venomol, which removes poison, cures one friend of poisoning. Okay, you can carry up to 30 things. The dungeons are randomly generated, Grumly. Every time you enter, it's a different dungeon, basically. So it has some replay value. Although certain story dungeons are set, most of them are randomly generated. This one may not be the same but this one may be the same every time, but I'm very sure the mid game and late game is all different every time. Where are the enemies? I need to level. I need to get TP to get skills, yo. Oh, that's a box. Nothing in the box. Wow, no enemies, huh? Well, okay, fine. At the bottom you can see the HP and the, I think it's SP, to use skills. Yeah, it's a bit chocobo dungeon. Okay, there's one enemy. Let's go say hi. And once again, I want to pay attention to the awful but somewhat hilarious names of Claymore and Big Ben.
There you are! What?
Hi-ya! Yow!
Pull!
Now, I wonder if poison goes away or not after a fight in this game. I think it goes away. I don't see it anymore. Okay, I think it goes away. Right, there's stuff on the floor. Nowlin like herb. What was that again? Oh, it restores little HP to one friend. Okay. This game has a lot of stuff to go over. Like, I will go over everything slowly, but for the time being, I'm just gonna keep battles simple. But there is a lot, like a lot to go over. Let's use a few skills. Let's skill for baiting enemy with food. Lowers defense of enemies who eat it. Sounds good. Mushy soup.
Here is today's special.
Hi-ya!
Ow!
Yow! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
This is only the beginning.
Nice, nice, level up. We go this way. Here. You can see the little mini-map. I'm trying to fill it in completely before we leave a floor. Oh, that's a tile. HP restored. You can't see these tiles. There are special items to see those later, but we don't have them right now. Oh, there. Sleep tile. Great. That's not good. Yeah, it's not good.
I can't believe it! Yow!
Let's use a hand skill. Magna Punch. You.
Wham! Bam! Yahoo! I can't believe it! Hi-ya! believe it!
Pull!
Yeah, I'm powered up.
You get more TP if you do the fights fast. Visual. What did that do again? Oh, clears blindness. Okay. And Pural. Purifies skill blocks. Okay. Yep. It's also Sonic Adventures. It's also Sonic. Yeah. Sonic Adventures, but no. In this case, they're talking about Skies of Arcadia. Let's talk about talents. So each character has a unique talent that they can combo with another character, depending on your party setup. So in this case, we can get Present from Linear, which boosts our magic defense. Or we can have a combo with Gray that boosts your agility. Like I said, every character has a different talent. And the more you use these talents, the better they get. So let's use the one from Linear right now. Present.
Thanks, Linear.
Talents, however, are not always usable. They have to charge over time. So if you use one, you have to wait an X amount of fights before you can use it again. The talent of Linear is called Talk to Them. Talk to low-level enemies so they leave. And you get an XP bonus if they leave. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try to talk to them. Even though Linear has no voice, she still tries to persuade the spider to move away. And it didn't work. But that's alright. Gray's talent is very... like, not very good, but it's very funny. Concentration boosts Gray's HP in one battle. Let's just use it. And you get more HP. Which is not great now, but will be great eventually for a hard fight. You'll get like a lot of boosts, but right now it's very minimal.
You can't get me!
As you can see, now the talent is grayed out. We have to wait until, I think, 5 or 6 fights until it's usable again.
Hi-ya!
It's basically Affinity, yes. And there are more characters than these. I think in total there are, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Am I right, Vader? 6 playable characters. These 3, and then 3 more, I think.
What?
Hi-ya!
I remember how weird it looked to see used in the game, yep. It's a voice from the heart, indeed. I wish Sega didn't forget about Shackman the Forever Man. I'm sadly not familiar with that one, Demonic. Do let me know what that is about. I'm curious. Can you use these outside? Yes, you can. Okay, that's good. In case I have to heal, you see the party status down here, down there. If the HP or if the HP or SP is green, it means it's max. However, right now we're a bit damaged, but I'm not going to heal right now. I need to save my SP for tougher stuff. Okay, we're gonna go up. There's always an option that if you go to a staircase, you can actually leave the dungeon. But right now we're gonna continue on. But if something is like kicking your butt and you need to leave, you can at a staircase. So keep that in mind. Like I said, the game has a lot to go over. Hopefully... Oh. I got blinded. This will go away after a while. Hopefully, I'm not going too fast over everything, but there is a lot to go over because this is very extensive game. Like tons of little mechanics. If you attack from the back like this, you get a free hit. That's why the music is different. You get a free hit, but it also counts if the enemy attacks you from behind. It's a very brutal hack and slash platformer based on the comic book character of the same name. Oh, I never heard of it before. So I'm always trying to attack from the back, which is a bit difficult sometimes.
What? There you are!
Level up linear.
This is only the beginning.
Level up gray. Levels really only increase stats in this game, nothing else. If you want to learn skills, you have to do it with the TP, but I'll go over that soon. Mobile was picked up. All the medicine in this game ends in ol, like OL. What does mobile do? Cures paralysis, okay. Also, you can tidy up items, and then it's all sorted, which is always helpful. Hope you guys are still following along. There is a lot to go over, and I still haven't explained everything. By the time I'm done with the first dungeon, I probably will have explained the basics of this game. I still have a few more things to talk about. Oh. At all times, prevent back attacks, because enemies will murder you if you, in late game, get attacked from the back.
Yeah, I'm powered up.
Good for you, Mag. Also, I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but my lights are being a bit silly. That's why it's a bit dark here. I'll see if I can fix that for tomorrow's stream. Internet being dumb, sound dumb, demonic. I think every dungeon has a boss at the top, yes. Or at least most. Especially the story dungeons have bosses in the end, Grumly. Yes, they do. Level up again. Nice. I'll go show off a few more skills in a bit. I'm saving the TP for a reason I'll go over in a bit. Alarm summons monsters to your location if there are any. Like, most of the tiles early game are not that dangerous, but late game there are a couple of very mean floor tiles you want to avoid at any time. I hear enemies somewhere. Oh, I see one. Hello.
Pull! Ow!
Hi-ya!
Yeah, true, Vader, true. It is the best weapon, Sadar, don't you know? Light Blade Parts 1, a special item. Now that's a rare find. Is it... Where even is that? Is that here? Ah, yeah, it is. That is a Light Blade part. That is a Psy-frame item that only Chain, the one we saw in the ruins in the beginning of the game, can use. Each Psy-frame part you find is specifically designed for one character. So, we can't use this yet, but if we do a dungeon with Chain, we can equip her with this. Which is good. Nowlin. Squishy sandals. That sounds terrible. Can you wear that? Oh, sandals that squish when you walk. Prevents confusion. Cannot be used by this character. Linear then? Adds a bit more defense. Squishy sandals. Sure. Item search. I think that's a pretty useful item. Shows you the items on the current floor. Yep, that's pretty good. We're gonna save that for now though, since we're pretty far into this dungeon. You should always use it on a new floor, so you know where all the treasure is.
Yeah.
Ah, you missed.
There you are!
Hi-ya!
This is only the beginning.
So, Gray leveled up again. That's pretty good. Soaked sandals. Ew. Okay, we have a ton of enemies. Okay, we'll use our talents again. We can talk to them. Can you go home and give me XP? Miss. Alright. Wake them up. Well, no one is asleep. What does this do again? Oh yeah, raise Psy-frame level. Okay.
Excuse me?
More crits.
Perfect.
Yep. Now you do more damage. So we can do Magna Hammer.
What?
Ow! Yow!
I may as well heal. Or actually, I defense. Oh yeah, you can give HP to another friend. Let's do Sad Melody. That is sad.
I can't believe it!
Yeah.
And Nowlin, which is basically a potion. Gray's fighting stance, you haven't seen anything yet, Demonic. It's great now. Just wait until we can start using his monk skills. He has a few. You'll be amazed when he does his monk stuff. Veda can vouch. Once Gray goes into monk mode, things get wild. Just saying. Where is the staircase? You don't see that one, I think, on the map. I can use a little bit of a herb, yeah, on Gray. And let's tidy. Like Nowlin, like herb on Mag. Okay. Yep, the song of my people is making you die. Okay, next floor. I don't know how long the dungeon is. I don't think it tells you. But I think there is some way to know when you're on the final or like the semi-final floor. Herbs is good. I have 3 more topics to discover, to talk about in the basic dungeon. I think it's time to tell you a bit about how TP works in this game. So I explained earlier that if you kill enemies, you gain something called TP, which is tactical points. You can use these tactical points, as you can see here, to learn new skills. The very first time you use these skills, they are free, but afterwards they cost SP like basically any other skill. So we could either learn First Aid, which restores more HP to one friend. We can get Poison and Paralysis Cure, which is very useful always. You can get Attack Spell, which gets attack up for one other character. You can give your place to someone else in the party, basically forfeiting your turn to make someone else go in your stead. Or the Inviting Melody, which will lure enemies forward. There is a grid system in this game where the further enemies are away, the more defense they have, but the less attack they have. Unless they're mages or ranged, where it doesn't affect their attack stats. So if you have enemies that are very far away and are very defensive, you can lure them forward so they'll have less defense. The game actually has a bit of a tactic feel to it in some ways. But right now I'm going to learn the better heal and use it on Mag, so I have access to it later in the game as well. So right now I'm unlocking that skill for Linear so she can use it whenever. So for Gray, I'm going to see I can encourage friends and restore HP, which I mean I can also just... It's a minor heal for one character. I can learn Phage Casserole, lowers attacks of enemies who eat it, which sounds really good. This one needs a lot of TP to learn, but we're going to save that for the boss. This one also is expensive, makes the next turn attack a critical hit. And this one's even more expensive. Eliminates max waiting time, which is really good. Basically means you give Mag haste, so he goes multiple attacks in one turn. But we're going to go for the cuisine, and we're going to learn Phage Casserole. Lowers attacks of enemies who eat it, which is useful.
How do you like this one?
Alright, as for Mag, we have a choice, and you guys can pick. Can you pick? You can pick. Do we learn Magna Snap, special attack by snapping the enemy? Or do we learn Crash Hammer? Pound the enemy from above with a hammer. It doesn't matter in which order we learn want to learn everything eventually, but you guys can pick what we learn sometimes. So in this case, hand or hammer. Snap or crash. Crash, crash, snap. Let's learn crash.
This'll squash ya!
It did.
Yes!
So the higher you get on your skill tree, the more useful they become, of course. But it needs more TP to learn. So it's basically a vicious cycle where you need to learn things, and then it gets more expensive, but also more useful. So now, let's also learn Snap.
Whack! Yeah!
And let's go ahead and learn... What can we learn? Strength Spell. Sounds good. And I'm gonna encourage a friend and heal HP.
Buck up now!
Thank you.
Yow! Hi-ya!
In what RPGs do you learn to attack during a fight? Not many! Most you learn after a fight. But there are a few cases where you learn. Yeah, like the Tales of games, for example, like Antipathaka said. But in most cases you don't learn during a fight. A lot of times you learn after the fight, or when you spend points somewhere else. But in fights is a bit of a rarity.
Ah!
Ugh. Sleep trap. Oh, you can actually mash out of that. Good to know. I was hitting A like crazy, and it actually worked. Alright, let's go ahead and learn some more things. If we can. Do we have... Oh, we barely have any TP, so no. Oh yeah. You see that, like, golden ring around a character? That indicates you can learn a skill. It flashes yellow when you can learn something. So, right now we're just gonna go ahead and sing a song of our people.
There you are!
I can get the Magma combo. 1, 2, 3, punch and upper combo attack.
Wham! Bam! Ah!
Oh,
Yow!
There you are!
On the right, you see the order
I
of
can't
characters and
believe it!
enemies, how they go. Like right now you can see Linear is first, then Mag, then Gray, and then Spider A and Spider B. But you can also see that whenever an enemy is almost dead, it starts to flash red. And if it's very close to death, it is outright completely red. So right now I want to attack this one because it has lower HP and has a higher chance of dying.
yeah.
This game, for all it is actually quite strategic. More than it should, actually.
Hi-ya!
I haven't even gone into depth about the whole grid system, because that is a lecture on its own, which I will save for a later date. Right now I'm doing only the basics. If you understand the grid system, you can do a lot of funny combos in this game. But I'll save it for a later date. I have only one more thing to cover in the very first bonus dungeon, which I'll get to in a few fights. And that is potentially one of the more fun things, and something that will make a lot of people probably very happy, because I know a few people in my chat who would probably spend way too much time on that.
Yeah.
So, defeated the enemy, more TP. I think Linear can learn something. For the rest of the game, I'm just going to check if someone is blinking yellow, I'll learn something. And what we learn is either dependent on what chat thinks or what is useful at the time. So, let's go for Flatter.
Just like you, Master Mag.
Leave it to me.
So, you have a yellow, what can we get? Paralysis, poison cure. Okay, chat, you can decide. Do we learn the paralysis poison cure? Or do we learn inviting melody, which allows enemies to go forward to lower their defenses? The premise is simple, yes, it is. But it has a lot of different things. Thomas basically, I mean, I'm trying my best to explain because the game does not provide whatsoever. Hopefully it's all good so far. Melody, poison cure, melody. Let's go for the melody first. You can see it covers the entire battlefield. So every single enemy that's not on the front line will go forward. So, you move forward. Hi. Boom.
Yow!
Yeah.
That grid system also applies to your characters. Characters in the front do more physical damage, but also have lower defense. Characters in the back have more defense, but less physical damage. So ideally, you want to have physical attackers on the front, you want to have defensive, healing, ranged in the back, and Gray is a bit of a middle ground, literally. He's in the middle because he has both ranged and not ranged attacks. Moving forward, Grumbly lowers the defense of enemies. If they are in the back, you can see... Let me show you what I mean. The battlefield consists of three rows. You see here the back row, then the middle row, and then here the front row. If they are in the back row, they have more defense, but do less physical damage. If they are in the middle row, it's more or less equal. If they are in the front row, they do more physical damage, but have less defense. So with the Luring Melody, we move them forward to lower their defense. But it's also risky because you increase their attack, but you can kill them quicker. It's a double-edged sword, more or less. I hope that explains it a bit. Counts for your grid, counts for their grid. That's why I say the grid system is...
Now I'm warmed up.
The grid system is a big topic on its own. There's a lot I can go over that will become more useful as we get more skills. And trust me, there are a bunch of skills that manipulate the grid. Yours or theirs in quite some ways. Okay, we have a bunch of enemies. Can we do something to... Okay, so like right now, for example, there are 3 enemies who are in the middle or in the back. What we can do is we lure them forward. So 3 will line up on the front. Mag has a skill that will hit 3 enemies next to each other. So now they're lined up. Gray doesn't have anything for that yet, so we're gonna attack the singular
There you
one over
are.
there. Didn't kill, sadly. And now we're gonna do this, and snap. It says enemy rank area, which means it is a row next of characters to each other. So you can see, I would hit this one, or I can choose the middle one, and now, because they're all moving, they all move forward, they're next to each other, I can hit all three with one move. And that's how you can manipulate the grid to make certain skills work better.
Whack! Yeah! Yeah! Oh yeah!
See, I hit all three, like that.
Ow!
There you are!
Like I said, this game, despite its simple appearance, has a lot of mechanics that I cannot really explain in one little sitting. If I want to explain all the depths of the grid system, which I only talked about briefly just now, I'll save it for a later date. I just wanted to let you know that there are ways to manipulate it. I wanted to show you that because it will be important for later. But in terms of how to optimize it, in terms of what you use and stuff, I'm not doing that yet. That's way too early. Just need to know that there is a grid system, you can manipulate it, and it has effects. That's all I'm going to say for now. Also... Oh, shit. I have to wait for Blind to go. May I remind you that this is Dungeon 1? We're still on the first dungeon of the game.
There you are!
Yeah! I'm powered up!
Level 10. Mokana Ampul. What was that again? I forgot. It's been a while since I played this game. Mokana Ampul. Oh, restores HP and FP. Oh, it's FP. Fighting points, I think, for your skills. Oh, that's a nice find. Sure. We'll keep that.
Ah!
Paralyzed makes you slow. You just run circles for a while and it goes away.
Ow!
That was a boom trap. Which, again, we can't see yet.
Hi-ya!
Pull!
The stronger the enemy is, the more TP you get after killing, of course. But that's to be expected. But you also need more the further you go, so it basically never ends.
Hi-ya!
Looks like Gray can learn something. What can we get? Funny veggie salads. What does funny veggie salad do? Enemies who eat it who get sleepy. I just learned a new cooking skill, so I'm gonna wait with that one. I'm gonna learn something else.
Pull!
Linear level up. Oh, she can also learn something now. Good. Now Lim was picked up. Alright, so... I want to say we're getting close to the end of this place. Might be a good time to explain the final basic feature that we have access to right now. And this is something that a lot of people in chat, I know a few, would go really crazy over, because this game has alchemy, more or less. You have a Naolin, you can combine it with another Naolin to make a set. And the sets are basically items stacked on each other, which do different effects depending on what you stack them together with. So you have a lot of different combinations. Because I think you can combine the Nowlin with a Purel. You could combine them in some way. Some stuff has to combine, some stuff does not combine. Purel with Cycle. There's some stuff that combines, but it can combine the plus with the plus to make a plus set, yes. This is basically a way to save inventory space. There are other things. Is it Venomol with Venomol as well? Venomol with Purel? Venomol with Cycle? There were combinations that you could do. Okay, Moby Venomol. Which is basically paralysis and poison cure in one. And so on. There are many, many combinations. So if you ever have too many items, just try to combine and see what you can find. We're gonna tidy up. And now you can see the Nowlin is a Menacing herb that restores 200 HP once. A set of 2 can be used twice. It's basically a potion, but it has 2 uses. So instead of using it once, you use it twice. Alarm not needed because there are no enemies anymore. I'm looking for the exit, which I think is here. Does the pink number at the end of the fight are the TP gained by each character? You mean the pink-purple number that pops up above their, like, HP after the fight? There are 2 numbers that pop up. The one above their head is the TP. The pink big one in the middle is their XP they get. I'll find another enemy and then tell you which is which. I think the blue is the TP at the bottom. The pink one in the middle is XP, I think. Let me just confirm once I find an enemy for you. I don't know if enemies respawn in this game. They may not in the early dungeons, maybe later. Where is the dang staircase? Oh, there it is. Oh, he mentions it when you're on the top. This is the final floor. Okay. Oh, this is a good way. Okay, you... Oh, continue on. This is a save point? Ah, save point. That's perfect. Some dungeons have save points before bosses. But some don't. But I think some of the story ones actually allow you to save right before the boss, which is good. Alright, time for a boss then. I just saved, so let's go. Let's go use all we learned.
Yow!
The Munduscus. And you can see he is in the middle lane at the moment. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna power up Mag. And we're gonna use... Raises all Mag's parameters slightly.
Master Mag, get a hold of yourself!
And then... Let's go.
Wham! Bam! Ah!
That's nice. Hey, Dwarf!
I can't believe it!
I think it's time soon to do something. But first, we're gonna lower the attack.
How do you like this one?
Didn't work. Oh well.
Wham! Bam! Ah!
Let's heal you a bit.
Yow! Hi-ya!
Is it time? Let's see. I need FP. Okay, then we're gonna use that. I have a Mokana Ampul, which I will use.
There we go!
Yeah.
Every time you attack normally, you get a bit of FP, so that's why I did that.
Oh.
So I can heal the next turn.
Hi-ya!
Alright, it's time. I'll show you the monk skill tree of Grey. Store up power for 1 turn, then attack. Blocks enemy skills. So next turn he'll attack. You have to wait, I think, 1 turn to him to charge up.
Hi-ya!
Oh, I killed him right before he could do it. Oh well. You'll see it again soon.
Yes!
Yeah, so the pink numbers are
This is only the
XP.
beginning.
The blue stuff at the bottom is TP. Oh, Santa Maria was picked up. That's nice. I'll see what it is later. Let's go back. And that's the end of the first dungeon. Now a bit of story again.
You did it! You cleared the ruins! Congratulations! Mag, you can do something if you set your mind to it. I'm so impressed.
You ain't seen nothing yet. Those ruins were a piece of cake. Next time, give me something I can sink my teeth into.
Listen to you. I like your spirit, so we'll use you again. Keep up the good work. We're counting on you.
Prize money 1500 something.
Excellent, Mag. Please use all of it to rebuild the Launcher family. If you will excuse me, Mag, I will be going home now.
After a dungeon, your third party
There
member
he
will go
goes.
back.
Mr. Gray is such a neat guy.
And every time you have access to a new dungeon, you can bring a character along that is available. Usually all are available, but not always. There are some circumstances where you can only bring one. Right now, the only one available was Grey. I think for the next one, we have a choice. I'll have to wait and see if that's true.
Huh? A neat guy? Are you talking about Gray? Nina, do you have a fever or something?
He's always so classy and gentlemanly. He's a nice older man. I guess you're too young to understand.
No, I don't understand. Not a bit.
Is that so? Maybe in another 10 years you'll understand about what adults find attractive. Hello, Mag. The society is closed for the day. We're looking forward to working with you again soon. Why don't you call it a day and go home for a nice rest?
Uh-huh. We could do that. So, now we can actually walk around a bit in the town. I think you can also combine your stuff here. Can you combine a set with a set? Yes, you can. So, if we do this again, and combine it with that, and combine it with that, and combine it with the 3 at the bottom... Okay, you can go up to 3. What's a Santa Maria, by the way? Santa Maria. Revives a character once in combat. Need to save that for later. Okay, Moby Venomal, so maybe Cycle with Visual? Psychovisual. Cures confusion and blindness. Okay, so I don't know. Pural has to combine with something else. Okay, let's just tidy up and save. Let's walk around town a bit before we return home, because we need to know what we can do in this place. Is there a map? No. Oh, you can rotate. Okay, there's Pepper.
We
need to wait until tomorrow to leave on an adventure. If we left now, we'd get back awfully late. Unlike most people, I like to get to bed early to get my beauty sleep. Early to bed, early to rise.
Okay, so tomorrow we could decide to go with Pepper if you guys want that. There's Shane.
When you get an assignment, give me a call. I'd follow you anywhere.
Okay, we can either go for Pepper or we can go for Shane tomorrow, like for the next dungeon. You guys can pick. Just checking what else is here. I think there was a shop, wasn't there? Or is there no shop yet? Wait, is this a shop? This might be a shop. Oh yeah, Adventurer's Hut, definitely.
A little shopping, Meg? Look around. An adventurer can never be too prepared.
Information. In the case of an item, effect is also displayed, please make it a reference. Since explanation of an effect is displayed on the lower window when you buy an item, please make it reference. This is a weird translation, it's basically telling you to pay attention to the description when you buy an item.
Is there anything you need?
Equipment. What do we got? We have a bit of money, so we can actually upgrade a bit. We got hard hat, circlet, silk ribbon, straw hat, battle poncho, rubber shoes, side boots, almost broken light. Light automatically restores blindness, 30% chance it breaks when used. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's just start with the basics. Let's go back and buy the... okay, that is for you. This actually gives more circlets. Battle poncho, I guess that is twice. Rubber shoes. Explorer shoes for linear. Actually, no, it prevents confusion. Lucky pendant. I don't need it right now. I guess that is it. Wait, do we have a hat for Mag? No, we don't. Gonna buy a hard hat then.
Thanks, Meg. Your family and I go way back, so I look forward to doing business with you too.
Let's go equipped. So, hard hat, battle poncho, rubber shoes, the circlet, the poncho. Oh yeah, you didn't have, okay. Anything else?
A little shopping, Meg?
Item, what do we got? Nalin, Pural, Somnol. Okay, Red Viper. Revives a falling character with 25 HP. That sounds pretty good to have. Let's buy one of them. Reduce effects for fire attack, ice attack, lightning attack, wind attack. Exterminating bugs. Forward march whistle. Back missile, line up missile, whistle. Okay, don't have enough money to buy any of that. I'm gonna save some money because we probably have to go to the shop tomorrow and buy gear for either Chain or Pepper, whoever we decide to bring. Grumly says we should bring Chain.
Thanks, Meg.
Okay. Do we have... Actually, do I have to sell my old junk? I should sell my old stuff, yes.
A little shopping, Meg?
Because we need inventory space, so sell. Sell the sandals, the headgear, the adventurous suits, the boots, frilly ribbon, adventurous suits. Okay.
Thanks, Meg.
Thank you, and bye. I wonder if there's a Sci-Frame shop in this place, or if that's not available yet. Seemingly not available yet. Then we go away. Time for a bit of story.
Well done, Mag. Today's adventure was a huge success.
See? Didn't I tell you I wouldn't make any more mistakes? I'm darn good when I set my mind to something.
Hunting through the ruins like that, you look just like your father. You have set my mind at ease.
My father. I wonder how he is. Since Linear's letter, there's been no word from him at all.
Ah, yes. I remember that night 1 month after your father disappeared at the ruins. The snow was falling in heavy flakes, and suddenly Linear appeared alone in the doorway. She held a letter from your father. Please, Mag, watch after Linear until my return. I'm depending on you. It's hard to believe that 3 years have gone by since that night Linear first came. It must be something serious that's keeping him away. But he will return. You mustn't lose heart, Mag.
Lose heart? No one's losing heart. Father is an adventurer. I'm sure he's on an adventure somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spirit, Mag. You are so grown up now. It seems like only yesterday that I was changing your diapers and washing your sheets in secret from everyone after you wet the bed. Ah, the memories. Those days are gone forever. It's a little sad.
Hey, don't bring up old stuff. Are you trying to embarrass me? Man, I don't believe this guy.
Mm-hmm.
I slept like a log.
Good morning, Mag. At last you are awake, I see.
Morning, Gray. Good morning, Linear.
I did not awaken you this morning as you seemed exhausted from your adventure. You were sleeping like a baby.
Thanks, Gray. Boy, I wish you were this nice every morning.
Every morning? I couldn't possibly allow you to sleep past noon every day. Someone from the 8th Imperial Army came this morning and caused a commotion.
What? The 8th Imperial Army? They were looking for me?
Yes, I couldn't tell them you were still sleeping, so I sent him away and told them we would contact them later.
Hey, I was tired, okay? Anyhow, what does the military want with me?
Apparently, a research team has arrived at Panam Port for a joint investigation of the ruins with the Society. The scope of this joint investigation includes the fabled Psi-frame Evolutia, which we also seek. They wish to speak to the head of the Launcher family because of his considerable knowledge of Evolutia.
Me? Knowledge of Evolutia? I should be the one asking them about Evolutia.
The 8th Empire is said to be the most technologically advanced of the Eastern powers, now jostling for supremacy.
So the mighty 8th Empire is looking for Evolutia, huh? I guess I'd better get off my butt, too.
Oh, there is nothing to worry about. Just go to Panam Port to meet with the investigating team there. After all, we're talking about Evolutia, the legendary Psi-frame that we Launchers have searched 100 years for. Not even the 8th Imperial Army will find it that easily. Of that I assure you.
Yeah, you now get the whole story more or less, which was not in the cutscene in the beginning, because there was no cutscene in the beginning.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Maybe I will go see them. I'd like to have a look at the 8th Imperial Army. Come on, Linear, let's go.
I think you can't...
We're going out for a walk. We should be back soon.
I think
Take
you
care of things
can't...
while we're gone, Gray.
You can't get a new character right now because you can only get one when you have an assignment, and right now we don't have an assignment. So we have to basically finish this bit of story, get the dungeon assignment, and then we can bring another character with us.
Very well. Have a good time, Mag.
Crown Prince Eugene. Sir Mag Launcher has arrived.
Oh, why are there two of you? I had heard that Asrock Launcher had one son. At least I'm fairly sure that's what the briefing report said. I am the Divine Crown Prince of the 8th Empire, inheritor and direct descendant of the Leopold dynasty. And I am Supreme Commander of the 8th Imperial Army, Admiral in charge of the Western Regional Forces. Welcome. The Psi-frame Evolutia has always been a legend. Anyone who knows anything about archaeology, or an adventurer for that matter, would have heard of it. It contains limitless energy, or it can create such energy. There are many legends, all different. We don't know. We don't even know if such a thing ever existed. It appears in legends and stories, but in no history books. That's all.
Yes, but I think it definitely exists.
Actually, we have been digging in Imperial ruins for the last few years, and our knowledge has advanced rapidly. As a result of this, We are quite sure that Evolutia does exist, and that it is right here in the Northrop Republic.
That's incredible! I knew it existed! I'll have to start looking for it myself.
Well, as you like. We just wanted to get the cooperation of this country's society to do some joint exploration. But when our Ministry of Intelligence did some preliminary research, we found some interesting news.
Interesting news?
It seems that your father, Asrock Launcher, might have already discovered something extremely important relating to Evolutia.
What? My father? He never told me anything.
Well, it was just a rumor, but I wanted to investigate it anyway. Now, you don't remember anything that might lead to Evolutia's discovery, do you? Anything at all might be useful. Stories about ruins, artifacts your father brought home.
Well, as a matter of fact...
Well, what?
Everything he brought home from the ruins he traded to the Society. We were always in debt, you see.
Really, that's too bad. So none of these objects are in your hands anymore?
No, by now they're probably displayed in museums throughout many countries.
That's too bad. And I thought you would be of some use, too. Now we have no more clues to go on. Now we'll have to go after Evolutia the slow way. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation. Sorry to have wasted your time. You may go now, Mag Launcher.
That's not a very nice way to thank somebody.
It's just a figure of speech. I'm just saying I have no more use for you.
Thanks a lot. No one's ever been so rude to me. Let's go, Linear. There's nothing more for us here.
Yeah, there's one more thing I would like to ask.
Oh, so you've changed your mind now. Well, what do you want?
I was wondering, would you give Linear over to me? I'm sure she would be very happy serving as my maid.
What are you talking about? Are you making some kind of bad joke? Well, we're out of here. We might as well go, Linear. I thought there might be something interesting because it was the army. But when we were done talking, they just told us to get out. Talk about rude. That Eugene guy's really weird. He gives me the creeps.
I don't think you're the only one who's getting the creeps, judging from chat, right? That's a nice way to put it, Anthropophagus.
How are things? Is everything going smoothly?
Yes, sir. All is according to plan. Output is more stable since leaving port. Sensors are operating normally. As you can see, we are now beginning to pick up both large and small PSI-frame emissions.
Ha 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 ha! This stubborn old thing is finally beginning to work, I see. Good. I have already dealt with the ministries and had negotiations with the Society. Now the game really begins. The silly old men in the Imperial Senate who opposed to this plan to the last are about to be proved wrong. Notify the Society. We are blockading the ruins as originally planned. The 8th Imperial Army will supervise.
Yes, sir. Understood, sir.
But that Linear girl, she was so pretty. I'd love to have her around always. Yes, indeed.
That must be Linear playing her ocarina. Ah, I never get tired of hearing that sound.
Yes, it has a soothing effect on the listener's mind. It's the timbre. By the way, do you remember when Linear first came to us?
Yeah, that was a rough time. She said nothing about my father's letter, and she was so tense all the time.
Yes, but when you played the ocarina, she somehow calmed down.
After that, she practiced the ocarina every day. It didn't take her long to get better than me. That Linear.
Linear's powers brought the dead flowers back to life. Her powers never cease to amaze me.
Oh, so that's why the flowers around the house are in bloom all year round. Hey, wait a minute. No one ever told me that Linear had that kind of talent.
You didn't know? Well, of course you didn't know, Mag. That's because Linear tended the flowers early in the morning, when you were still sound asleep. The flowers that bloomed anew bloomed for more than a year. I haven't seen such amazing powers in a long time.
Linear.
Very off-key flute edit. Go
Way
ahead,
to
sir.
go,
Make one.
Linear. Tell me how she does it. Come on, please.
When kind-hearted Linear sees a living thing in pain or distress, she must feel that pain herself. Perhaps God prolongs the flower's life so that Linear won't be saddened by its withering. That's my interpretation. But perhaps I am a tad too romantic.
Yeah, maybe a little. But still, it's great that Linear has that kind of talent.
And she's not saying a thing.
Sir, a massive energy reaction. Whatever it is, it's huge.
Aha! So it is here after all. It must be Evolutia, the most important legacy from the ancient civilization.
Sir, I have the numbers. The first response was indeterminate, then 9,200. No, 9,300 every 2 seconds.
Wonderful. Now tell me, where is it coming from?
Approximately 20 parsecs north-northwest of here, near Panam Town, sir.
Panam Town. Ah yes, the home of Asrock Launcher. I knew that little brat was hiding something. It seems a little spying is in order. I wonder what we will find. Listen, send a message to the homeland requesting official deployment of the 4th Fleet, now on standby. Tell them we need reinforcements to protect the research vessel. They'll believe that.
Like I said, early on, lots of cutscenes because there is no story, really. You need to get a story. Oh, hi.
Ah, my sweet Linear. What a coincidence that we should meet at a place like this. This rendezvous of ours must have been predestined by fate. I had these brought here just for you. I hope you like roses. Roses and women both begin to lose their beauty once they have blossomed. Wouldn't you agree, my dear?
I think a lot of people in chat might want to, you know, kindly remove Eugene from the scene.
Don't you get it? A rose is most beautiful when it first begins to bud, and so it is with women, and with you. Now, Linear, you and I will be together.
Hey, Linear, is the tea ready yet? Linear?
Drat! Right at the good part. Well, if it isn't Mag Launcher, I trust you are well.
You! Eugene, what are you doing here?
Today I thought I would take a break from work and mingle with ordinary civilians such as yourself. As two people both searching for Evolutia, we should learn to see eye to eye, don't you think?
I don't know, but it does, Atropophagus. Yes, Corsair, go charge. You will probably see this guy for quite a while, Grumly, yes.
Instead of standing around talking here, I will sample your local hospitality at that shabby-looking house over there.
Shabby?
I can tell what a marvelous adventurer your father was just by looking at you. I hope to meet him someday. I wonder when I will get the chance.
No one knows. We haven't heard anything from him since he wrote the letter that Linear was carrying that day.
That is correct. Linear has already been with us for 3 years.
Ah, so she was not born into this family?
No, she wasn't. She came here 3 years ago. That was the first time we ever saw her.
So she is not a launcher by blood?
I already told you. She first came here 3 years ago, carrying a letter from my father. Of course, she's family now. Isn't that right, Linear?
You don't suppose 3 years ago? So that's it! Now I see! You'll have to excuse me now. I just remembered something wonderful that I must do immediately.
Huh? What's he talking about? What's something wonderful? That guy is just weird.
Chat agrees. That guy is just weird.
Hey, Linear, do you think he and I will ever see eye to eye?
What shall I do, Your Highness?
Get her! Get the girl!
Yes, Your Highness!
Mm-hmm. An uppity, pompous douche. It's a good way to describe that, yes.
What's that Eugene up to? Why did he leave in such a hurry? Oh well, at least we got rid of that weirdo. Alright then, come on, Linear. We've got work to do today.
Good luck to the both of you. I will be awaiting your return.
Yeah, so this bit pretty much tells you you cannot bring Gray this time.
Welcome to the Society. Another adventure today, Mag? Your enthusiasm is admirable.
Yeah, I will take another assignment. The last adventure proved just how good I am, hey?
So, if the game allows, chat, I'll check in a bit, but Chain or Pepper for the next one?
You bet! You do such good work, it makes things easier for us too. Really?
With those 8th Imperial Army goons out looking for Evolutia, I have to get busy.
Oh, by the way, one side of ruins will be blockaded while the 8th Imperial Army conducts an archaeological survey. One of their soldiers was bragging that the 8th Imperial Army is high-tech in all of its archaeological surveys.
The ruins are blockaded? You mean we can't even get inside?
I know you don't like it, but we don't either. Besides, it's only one site, so bear with us for a little while.
Hey, wait a minute. I thought the Society was an
Okay, we gotta go for
academic
Chain if we
organization.
can.
Their survey team uses high-tech equipment, and the soldiers can take care of the monsters. The survey's objectives are scientific, so the Society's directors just couldn't say no, apparently.
I just don't know. Oh well, the survey will be over soon anyway.
I have an assignment for different ruins if you're interested. Will this do?
Okay, I got it.
All right, I'll get you clearance right away. You can leave on your new adventure whenever you're ready. Well then, good luck. Give it your best, Mag.
Come on, Linear, let's go.
Okay, I think we can now grab our party member and do a bit of shopping before we head out, and also save the bunch of cutscenes we got. Yep, make a party. Okay. Because, oh my god, that was a lot of cutscenes. But like I said, the early game is a lot of cutscenes because you don't have a story. Now you kind of have a story. But that took 20 minutes of cutscenes. Still, now we can get some action again. Let's see if we can go get Chain.
So you're finally going to invite me on an adventure? I'd be glad to help anytime.
Yep.
Now you're talking. I'll honor you with my presence. Leave everything to me. Of course. I'll take whatever I can get.
Jane joins the party. Okay, let's go over what Chain can do. Chain has a special talent that powers up her attack. Basically, if you use it, you gain an attack boost, and like any talents, the more you use it, the stronger it gets, so eventually you get a pretty strong attack boost. And Mag combo with Chain is Tease. Chain's teasing boosts Mag's attack. So she can increase her own attack and she can increase Mag's attack as well. Can I equip that one thing I found on the Psyframe? I actually cannot. Right now, I cannot use the Light Blade because I already have this, like, fixed. But later in the game, you can upgrade your Psyframe to add more slots, and then we can add the Light Blade. So for the time being, I cannot change this. We have to stick with Blade. But as soon as we have the ability to make a slot appear on the Psyframe, we can add the Light Blade to it. Let's see, skills, chain, double blades, double attack a single enemy, and then double attack an enemy rank, and so on. So, okay, let's go shop. And the shop was here. Because currently there is no Psyframe shop. You unlock that later in the game, and then you can actually tweak and edit your Psyframe to hold more parts and combine certain parts into stronger ones. And, well, once we get there, I'm going to go over all of that because there's a lot to go over as well. But for now, let's just say there is a Psyframe shop. We just don't have access to it yet.
A little shopping, Meg?
Equipment buy for chain. The battle poncho is good. Psy boots. And I guess the hard hat. No wait, the circlet. Okay.
Thanks, Meg. Your family.
So, equip, chain, circlet, the battle poncho, and the Psy boots. Wishing pendant. Set to grant wishes. That gives a bit of luck, which is always nice, I guess.
A little shopping, Meg?
Okay, we're gonna sell the stuff we just took off chain. So, the silver mask, the cape, and the boots.
Thanks, Meg. Your family.
Alright. Characters you do not use in the back. Like, for example, right now we're not using Gray. And earlier we were not using Chain. Characters you're not using still level up in the back, just not as fast. And they do gain TP, but not as fast. So, no matter who you pick, everyone in the back will still get some XP and still get some TP. It's just whoever you use gets more, because they're actively in the fight. Makes sense, right? So, let's save and head out for the next dungeon. So, I'm gonna save here. Actually, there's one more thing I have to check. Chain is a physical attacker, so she needs to be in the front of the party. So let's check the formation. Yep, that's not right. You need to be there. Right, let's go.
With the Sea Otter seaplane, we can go to the ruins near Pan Am Town or anywhere else in just one hop.
New dungeon, new monsters, new boss. And new skills to learn and stuff like that. And that's basically the main gimmick of the main flow of the whole game. It's do a bit of story, then assign your next dungeon, equip and prepare, do a dungeon, during the dungeon upgrade your skills and find better loot, find Psyframe, equipment and other stuff. After the dungeon is over, upgrade your Psyframes and then just repeat. And in between each dungeon, do a bit of story and progress. That is more or less the structure of the game. So it's story, upgrade, dungeon, and then aftermath, upgrade again, whatever you found in the dungeon, and then story again, and so on. Backward curse. What is that again? Moves one enemy backwards. Okay, that can be handy for certain types of enemies you want to not have in the front. Visual. Lightning Blast level 1. A special item. That's another Cyframe item. And Lightning Blast, that's for Pepper. So we can't use that with the current character, but we at least have it for whenever we have her on our team. We can see if we can use it then, or we have to upgrade her Cyframe first before we can add it, but at least we have the item for whenever we have an option to use it. New enemies, new crazy descriptions too.
Yow!
Let's see. A Gambus and a Aishai. Aishai. Aishaya. Aishaya. I don't know how to say that. We can actually learn a skill. What can we learn? Antidote touch. Let's go ahead and learn that. Okay. Let's use double blades.
Here goes! Yeah!
Hi-ya! I can't believe it!
Okay, that needs a... I need one more TP to use that. Okay, so... can do that.
You bet I'm torqued off! Yeah!
Hi-ya!
Cycle picked up. Okay, good. I hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. I know there's a lot to take in, and there's a lot of weirdness, and there's a lot of talking of me, explaining a lot of stuff, but it's a silly game that I do enjoy, but it has a bit of a weird start.
Knock you out!
Hi-ya! Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Oh! Yeah!
Wikipedia says Aishaya is an
Check me out now!
extinct genus of soft-bodied Lopobodian is a kind of insect. Huh. Did not know that. Visual, okay. Oh. You can see the trap panes this time. I'm not sure if you guys can notice there's a small difference. You can actually see the trap panels this time. The game telling you basically to pay attention to the floor. No need really. At least the fights are rather quick, right? At least for now.
Yeah!
Okay, that's the whole floor already. Now I need to find the stairs. Well, I guess it's here. Glad you guys are enjoying it so far. This game has a weird curve where in the beginning you don't really understand what you're doing and the story is dumb and like sudden and strange and you like fall in the middle of it more or less. But as you get more cutscenes and move on with the game and the dungeons get more interesting and you learn more skills and you get more upgrades and access to the Psyframe shop, which is actually a really big thing in the game, and you understand how the grid system works and you can do more combos and stuff like that, then it gets better. It's the type of game that like needs time to get really fun, if that makes any sense. So for now it's kind of standard and simple, but it'll get more interesting at some point, I promise you. The most fun you can have in this game is honestly manipulating the grid system together with all the different characters and the whole alchemy thing, which has potential for some really good items, but you of course need to get the ingredients first, which we don't have yet. Spoiler, we need to get into harder dungeons for those. And this is still very early. We're like level 10 or so, so yeah. The maximum level is 99, by the way. This is a Peripatus.
Hi-ya! Yeah. Here goes! Yeah! Yeah. Oh. Hi-ya!
So I'm just heading to this dungeon. Item search, I'm gonna use one next floor. Mobiles, good. Do you guys have any questions about the game in general so far? Like the battle system, something you want to know about, some of the characters you want to know about, the story, just, you know, the gameplay is kind of simple at the moment, so I have time to explain some stuff. If you have any questions, just let me know.
Wham! Bam!
That's a pretty unknown game, honestly. The truth is, this game is actually a combination of two games that came out for the Dreamcast. Evolution 1 and 2, and it was fused into Evolution Worlds for the GameCube. So you're basically playing two games in one.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Oh. Meg, you got a long way to go.
Ah, shut your trap!
What I do like about this game, about the characters, is that they actually have some chemistry together. It doesn't feel like a party of individuals. It feels like characters actually interacting with each other, having skills together, having dialogue together. You know, it's more interesting than a party that does not have any kind of interaction, which gives the game a bit of heart. Like, it's not much, of course, but once in a while you have a character interaction here and there.
Yeah, I'm powered up.
Or actual, like, mini dialogue here and there. It's not much, but it adds a bit of charm.
Check me out now!
Which honestly goes a long way sometimes. If you have characters that, like, interact with each other in some way, that is more interesting than characters that don't do anything. Okay, that was this floor already. I'm trying to remember how I actually got hold of this game, and I talked it over with my sis a little while ago. I actually don't quite remember how I got this game. It had to be either a gift from my parents, or I bought it myself somewhere, but I don't know where. Probably like in the toy store, because I didn't go to a game store until much later. But I don't have a recollection of how I even obtained this game. Or where I saw it. Like, I was not subscribed to a magazine. So I have no idea. Oh, here we go. You want to fight every single thing early on, because the level ups in this game are actually quite big. And you need levels early on to beat some of the mandatory bosses. About halfway into the game you get to a point where you are able to select dungeons that are not related to the story. I think in like the second act of the game, you are able to pick dungeons just for the sake of doing dungeons that don't progress the story, which will allow you to level up characters more, find more loot, and not advance story, which is great, because right now, this dungeon will progress the story because we have no other options. But that will change at some point. So yes, the game does have a bit of a grind factor to it, and I will try to limit that to the minimum. Because I know that it's not really interesting to see dungeon after dungeon after dungeon. But on the other hand, these are required in some way to get better loot. So you will see some of it, but I will maybe also do a bit of it off stream to save you on the heavy grinding. Usually when I play an RPG that needs to do a lot of repetitive stuff, I tend to cut down the repetitive stuff on stream a bit if I can. So long story short, there will be grinding, but some of it might be off stream. Hope that's acceptable for you. Like, you will see most of it, of course, but some stuff is eventually basically just do dungeon, kill stuff, level up, repeat, 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 and over time that may get a bit too much for viewers on stream. So some stuff will be off stream. Because some dungeons later on can take for like 2 hours, and some stuff 2 hours is okay, but the same stuff every 2 hours might be a bit dull eventually. So yeah, we'll see. Just explain that like in advance so you guys know what's up for later. Like I said, this game takes a while to really get going. There are a lot of things we can add to activities and stuff we can do outside of dungeons later as well. Sure, the dungeon is the main focus of the game, but there is some other things we can do that like involve dungeons, but are more or less a side activity. But more on that later. I try, Grumbly, I try. Dutch TV gaming program, okay. I honestly can't remember that, but I'll believe you. Now, Lynn. Oh. Okay, we have to go combine because we have too many items. Can I combine the amples? Good. Can I combine the item searches? Wonder if I can. Okay, you can't. Venomal Mobile can be combined. Can we combine the two Moby Venomals now? Okay, we can't. Visual Cycle. How can I combine the herbs with the Nowlin? Musty herbs. Good. Herbs and Perol? Okay, no. Herbs and Ampul. Okay, no. Can I combine... Don't really have much else to combine right now. So let's tidy up. And I can carry 5 things, which will like go quickly at this rate. But that's alright. Eventually you will also unlock a bank, which will allow you to store items, which is great, because right now we nearly have full inventory. But eventually you can store some extra stuff you don't need for the basic dungeons, and only bring the good stuff in the big dungeons, like the story ones. Oh, Gummo! That's a long time ago, Vader. Good lord. No, not like the Hollow Knight Bank, Grumly. This one stays. Thankfully. Okay, I think I'm done already. Well, almost. I think I figured out why I like this game. To me, this was the very first game I played of this style. Like, I did not play many dungeon crawlers in this format before. And for me, it was a really fun experience because I never really played a game in this specific style. So to me, the whole like dungeon crawling genre in this format was kind of new. Oh, I can actually talk to them. Miss again, okay. I can get a skill, I see. Mach Punch. So... Oh, hello, mouse. We can use something. Shivering Melody. Play a melody to push one enemy one step back. Okay. That's the opposite of the inviting. That's great when you have a lot of enemies in the front that will attack physically. You can push them back so their attacking damage is lower. But they also gain a bit of defense. But still, a lot of skills are very situational that you have to use at the right time. But the main part first is to actually learn them, of course. I have too many items. I can combine that. I can combine that. Tidy, and can I combine two backwards curses into a set? Would be nice. More backward curse. Moves enemy to the back rank. Okay, that's good. I have too much junk. Oh, can I combine the musty herbs and the herbs? No, I can't. Okay. I got a hard hat, which I can sell because I already bought that earlier. Don't you love it in an RPG when you spend money to buy gear and the very next dungeon or whatever you're doing, you actually find that gear in the chest? Happens way too often.
Check me out now!
So, what do you guys think of the characters so far? And I'm talking about, like, all of them that we have seen. Friend or foe. Do you have any favorites yet? Or is it too early? Okay, this one is done. Now I have to find the stairs. Okay, let's go here. I know that feel. On the Pythagoras I do. Kaori knows the feeling of buying something and then finding it, yes. All too well. Ah, here we are.
Thanks, Linear.
Ha! You like Big Ben? I mean, the names are silly, but it's a good one, yes. Gray is fun, yes. But you guys haven't seen Pepper in action yet. And then there's one more character which we don't have access to right now. Okay, so far so good. Also, in case you guys are wondering, you always have to bring Mag and Linear. You can't swap those out. The only character you can swap is the third one, so either Chain, or Gray, or Pepper. Mag and Linear have to be in the party at all times. Try this again. One day it'll work. You just have to use it a lot, because eventually it will power up the talent. Ah, it went away. There you get more XP.
You bet I'm torqued off!
I don't even know what she's saying, actually. You bet I'm something off.
Yahoo!
Why are you dodging so much? Jeez. Status effects go away though after the fights. So you really only want to use those items in battle. Okay. The stairway is actually here. Good to know. Eugene can go jump in a lake. I mean, he's kind of a creep, yes. Torqued off means be annoyed. Oh, did not know that. Also, I didn't even show you guys the best part about Chain. Can you guys make a guess what is her last name? Vader knows, but someone else may want to take a stab at it. What is Chain's last name? Chain mail, chain saw, chain gun. Yeah, it's chain gun. But I like saw and mail too. Get used to the stupid names, honestly, because it's, you know, a thing. I would have liked chainsaw more, actually, or chainmail. Both work. Also, let's talk about the shoes that Linear is wearing. Are those like typical Japanese wooden shoes? I forgot the name right now, but I know what they are. Because they're very tall. They're not get us? I mean, if they're sandals, they're pretty fat, big sandals, though.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Fine, we'll heal you too. So, let's talk a bit about the story. Don't you guys find it weird that no one is literally questioning why a random girl dropped from the sky, more or less, with a letter from Mac's father, and here, take care of me. And by the way, I can heal flowers and play ocarina like it's nothing.
Hi-ya!
Kind of weird, huh?
Hi-ya!
Like, everyone just accepts that. Oh, she can heal flowers. Yeah, sure. I'm caring too much. I want the insecticide, so I'll ditch. I have too many Venimals. Okay. Chain is so dramatic. Yes, she is. I have to do a bit of tidy up and then see what I can do here. Oh man. Oh, Psycho-Visual, I can combine that, so... can I combine the insecticides together? That would be nice. Good. Pyrovisual? No. I don't think this combines, does it? Pyrovis? No, it doesn't combine, okay. Inventory management is a great thing in this game early on, because you have no bank. You have nowhere to put your items, which will be very useful once we can. Oh, enemy levels went up. That's annoying. You have level up panels sometimes. When you hit them, the enemies will go up a level on that floor. About face whistle, okay. Navigator. I think that's a pretty good item. Let me see. Not get us. Platform sandals, I see. Shows you all information for the current floor. That is very good for the next floor. I'll use that. That shows you monsters, traps, and chests. All in one. Too many items. I have nothing to use. Ugh. Nope. I can't take anything. Next floor I'll use something. Ah, jeez, more treasure. Ugh. Well, okay. They really want Linnea on the front row, huh? Fine, I'll hit you harder with a frying pan then. Boom, you deserve that. Of course I miss. Still didn't die. Ugh. Annoying little enemy. But he's almost dead now. Well, that's what I get for leveling up enemies on this floor, I guess. Venomold. Nope, I can't carry that. Nowlin Plus. I would like that. I'm gonna use a herb on you. That's a good trade. Once an enemy spots you, it's impossible to get behind him or her. Ah, you see? The talent now upgraded into a different name, which means it actually got better. It was called Leave Me Alone or something, and now it's called Come On Please. Same animation, but should have a higher success rate. And of course it doesn't work. Typical streamer curse. I tried to show something and it backfires, but trust me that it actually got a little bit better. And there are many levels of a talent. I think it's like 5 levels of each talent before they max out, so just keep using them until they don't change anymore. Then they're max.
Ha!
4 damage, man. Come on. Let's upgrade that a bit.
Thanks, Linear.
So... couldn't pick that up. Let's keep going. Floors are getting a bit bigger, as you can see. Still, this is a very small dungeon compared to what you can expect later in the game. Nowlin Fragment. Too much junk. I can ditch 1 Venomold. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, this way. Music is very calming in this game most of the time. And while the fighting music is nothing to write home about, like it's not super stellar or anything, I think it's, you know, fine enough as it is. It's not terrible. Like, that is basically how I would describe this game. A lot of stuff is, you know, just okay. It's not super good or anything, but it's enjoyable. It's not terrible, it's not great. A Bacterio.
Hi-ya! Ha! Check me out now!
Here. Nowling Gold. That does sound good. I have too much junk. Oh yeah, I was gonna use an item search. Now you can see on the map, we already know where all the treasure is. But okay, let me check what is a Nowling Gold. I think that heals quite a bit. Yeah, 600 HP. And a fragment only heals 10. But you can probably combine that with something. Oh, I stepped on something. I didn't see what it was. Another fun thing about this game though is that every single enemy has his or her own animations, and there aren't that many copy-paste enemies. Like, sure, you'll find a red spider and a blue spider, or like a white mouse and a gray mouse. But there are a lot of unique enemies, and all of them have like unique little animations for the attacks and how they die and stuff. So, yeah, put some work into that, I guess.
Hi-ya!
Yeah. You bet I'm torqued off!
And now I'm going to give you my turn. And with the attack up, you can go again.
Hi-ya!
There's a lot of strategy in this game. More than you may think on the surface. I've told you guys all the basics. There's more to discuss, but I'm gonna wait until later in the game when we have access to the bank, when we have access to the Psyframe shop, and when we have access to that one side activity that I mentioned earlier. Because that's not available until the mid-game, honestly. That takes a while to get there.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, I'm powered up.
So far, so good. Floor 6. I should go heal myself a bit.
Hi-ya! Ah! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
I can't believe it! I can't believe it! Hi-ya!
Yeah.
So, let's see. Oh, I didn't see that, but Linear can actually learn something, so I can check next fight if she has something we can unlock. Although she may want to heal first.
Hi-ya! I can't believe it!
Okay, let's see. What do you get? Quickness spell. Okay, quickness spell. Cast a spell to up agility, 1 rank of friends. Well, that's both of them. Agility in this game increases your chance to evade attacks.
Hi-ya!
Hi-ya!
I haven't actually gone over all the stats in the game yet. I should do that in a bit. Let's see if I remember them all. Okay, no, I was wrong. You have attack, which is of course, well, your attacking stat. Defense for physical hits. Agility is for turn order then, I think. Evasion to evade, and luck has, I think, something to do with critical hits. There's no magic defense stat in this game. Which is a bit weird, because you do have magical attacks. You do have stuff that has like thunder or wind or holy attacks, but there is no magic defense stat in this one. You only have defense, which might be for both. I don't remember. Gotta heal a bit, since I took a bit of a beating in that one. Malin Plus, good. Yep, they actually are viruses. I should know because I studied microbiology in school. They are viruses. They're just called bacterio for reasons. Oh, new enemy. What the hell? Archaeopteryx! That does not look like one at all.
Yeah. Hi-ya! Yeah, yeah, yeah! Oh. Yow! Hi-ya! Yeah. Oh. Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
Good TP though. You get like 30 of them, which is not bad. I can't carry that. Okay. Yeah, the names are a bit weird for the enemies, but that's okay, right? It's silly. Let's actually do tease.
Meg, you got a long way to go.
Ah, shut your trap.
Let's try to make you leave. Actually worked. Good.
Ha! Ow! Hi-ya!
Nope, can't carry that. Okay.
Yeah.
Notice how the enemy groups are always like 2, 3 at best. You can get enemy groups up to 6 eventually.
Yow! Yow! Hi-ya! Ha!
I can't believe it!
I was expecting that gas attack to have some kind of a like status effect, but I don't think it does.
Yeah. Ha!
I can see that Mac gets his skill, which is good.
I can't believe it!
Let's see if there's a choice. Nope. Strike hammer. Powerful downward strike with a hammer.
Smash you flat!
Now I'm way better.
Mm-hmm. Of course you are, Chain. Chicken! Prehistoric chicken. Oh god, it's 4. Okay, time to do something.
Hi-ya! Ha! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Can I attack too? Unseen misfortune on you.
I can't believe it!
Let's see, enemy rank. Only, okay. And you, one enemy, okay. Then we're just gonna punch that one.
Wham! Bam! I can't believe it!
Hi-ya! Yeah.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, that was 80 TP for the whole group, which is good. Need to go use a few items though. And that's why we have these things. Clears up a bit of the inventory, which is good because we have item issues.
You bet I'm torqued off!
It's weird that Linia doesn't have a voice, right? Makes that a bit of an awkward skill.
Hi-ya!
But she just doesn't talk. She has like little grunts, but yeah.
Hi-ya!
Yeah, the Big Ben name makes no sense. Not even sure how they got to that name, but it is what it is. Okay, there's one more treasure in the middle I have to go check. Ah, there's the exit, good. Let's go combine a bit, because I think I can, yeah, combine the gold with the gold. Nowlin plus. With the Nowlin plus. Good. Floor 7. That's a bunch of again. But let's do Ocarina inviting. Put them all in the front. So now 3 are in the front and we can do that one.
Hi-ya! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Well, killed one at least.
Oh. Oh. Ouch!
Hi-ya!
Oh. Oh.
Well, they're really taking a beating on her, huh? Wow.
Oh,
No love for linear at the moment.
yeah. Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
There we go.
Yes!
There's an item on the floor. Now Lim Plus, good. Ooh, I barely avoided that one. Here. And here.
Thanks, Linear.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah. Ow! Hi-ya! Hi-ya!
So far, so good. And while we're leveling Chain, Gray and Pepper are still getting XP. Oh, hi. New enemy, yes. Protocalus. Okay.
Yeah. Hi-ya! Ow! Ow! Hi-ya! Ha! Oh. Hi-ya! Ha!
There we go. Trying to find topics to talk about during the, well, more or less repetitive part of the game. But if you guys want to talk about anything related to this game or in general, please feel free. I'm not the best when it comes to figuring out things to talk about in a game where there is nothing to discuss, because I basically went over all the basics already. So right now there's not really much to add. I'm just clearing the dungeon. Okay, need to... Oops. Now then combine. Combine. I don't have... Okay. I need to combine... Can I combine the fragment with the herb? Or musty herb? Psychovisual, I have too much junk. I may want to ditch the hard heads, but for now I can carry something. Wait, do I have another Nowlin? Yes, I do. So combine and combine. Good. So over here. Hey Lolo, good evening. You can go over them again for people just tuning in. I mean, in theory I could, but if you have any questions, just let me know and I'll happily answer them.
Yeah.
You get a new skill, V-Blade, V-shaped swath of enemies. Like, yeah, an upside down V more or less. Okay, you missed. Cool. And you missed 2. Great. Can we make you go away, maybe? Good. Line-up whistle. Do I have 2 line-up whistles now? I think I do. No, I have 1. Okay. Oh, it's another bird. Rumporhinches. Someone really likes prehistoric birds, I guess.
Yeah. You bet I'm torqued off!
I can't believe it! Wham! Bam! Ha!
Are those microviruses? Yes, they are, but they're called Bacterio. They're basically viruses, yes. This game has a lot of weird enemies. Not even talking about the bosses in this game. They are even weirder. Fat Muppet Chicken is a good name too. More birds. Okay, you got a new skill. What do you have? Unblocking touch. That's not really helping me right now. I need to use... Yes, I need to go well, actually, wait. Do I have to go backwards? No, I have to go make them go forward. Then 2 of them are lined up for the other attack of Chain. So step forward. And now we can do this one. Ugh. Didn't even kill one.
I can't believe it! Yow!
I can do snap on these 2.
Whack! Yeah! Yeah!
And you miss again. Great.
I can't believe it!
Ow!
How do you keep missing that first one? Seriously. Good. You move backwards, I can heal. Running out of SP. Need to use some ampoules for that.
Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Check me out now!
Wind protection pack. Okay, that'll help on the next run, I guess. Protection against wind attacks, but right now I need to go use a ampoule on linear. FP restored. Good. Oh, I want those ampoules, but I have no room. Well, let's see. Do I have some stuff to ditch? I'm ditching this hard hat. I want this ampoule. Ampoule is pretty good. Okay, now then, so I'm gonna use this fragment. Only heals 10 anyway. The regular one, that's good. About phase whistle, I want to combine that, so can I use... I'm using this regular one as well. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, indeed. It's fine, Coyote, it's fine. I think I now have 2 of these about whistles, so I can combine those probably. About phase whistle combined with another about phase whistle. Oh, you can't actually combine those. That's sad. Can you combine this one with the line up? No. Inventory is a pain early on. When you have no bank, you have to carry everything basically on your person, which is annoying.
Meg, you got a long way to go.
Ah, shut your trap.
Yeah. Ha! Yeah.
I can't believe it!
Hi-ya!
Alright. Oops. Whoa! Chicken went crazy.
Hi-ya! Yeah. Ow!
Yow!
Hi-ya! Hi-ya! Yeah.
Yow!
Hi-ya!
As you climb the dungeon, the enemies will start to adjust to your level. Oh, I carry too much. As I want to keep that, so we ditch one pearl. I want to see if I can combine the 2 wind packs together. Wind protection pack combined with another wind protection pack. Typhoon shield. Reduces effects of enemy wind attacks. 1 party rank. That sounds good. Yeah, pretty much the same idea. Like, when you go to a floor, the enemies are around your level. And when you get to the next floor, if you leveled up on the previous floor, they also will on the next one. Oh, you miss. So basically, enemies are never, like, too weak, unless you revisit older dungeons, of course. But on newer ones, they are always around the same as your level.
Hi-ya!
Ha!
Hi-ya!
At least I'm leveling pretty well here. Already 15. Can you learn? Oh, serious first aid. Yeah, let's go get serious first aid. Restore HP to all friends. That sounds good. That's now unlocked. Good.
Hi-ya!
Wham! Bam! Ah!
Ooh! Ow! Hi-ya! Yeah.
Hi-ya!
Another wind protection pack. I wonder if you can combine that to another typhoon and then combine the two typhoons together. Not sure.
Yeah. Hi-ya! Oh.
Hi-ya! Yow!
Yeah. Hi-ya!
I'm also being a bit conservative with my FP right now. I'm just saving it up because I know that the boss is coming in soon.
Yeah! I'm powered up!
So I'm being a bit cautious with using too many skills. I want to save it for the boss. Okay, this floor is done. We can move to the next one.
Ah!
Paralyzed trap, great. You know, the bottom of the screen kind of suggests that there is room for 5 characters in your party, but you can really only bring 3. Would have been cool if we had a bigger party, but unfortunately this is a 3-person party game. Oh, blind. Or at least one more, yeah, would have been fine. Where is the exit? Jeez, where is this stupid staircase? Ah, there it is. 8th floor. And I'm gonna use an item right away because I'm full. Let's use an item finder. Or item search, whatever it's called. That is a lot of places to check. Well, let's get going.
Thanks, Linear. Okay. Line up whistle again. Oh, I want the item search. Oh, man. I really wish I had a way to just store stuff, but I do not. I would basically put half of the items away. I don't need this many healing items on me at the moment. Not gonna pick that up. That's not that great at the moment. Gonna ignore that for a while. Oh, random heal. Sometimes traps are nice, but they're kind of random. Venomal Plus sounds good. Do I have a regular Venomal? Yes. No. Delete that. Grab the plus one. That is probably better. Nowlin like Herb. I don't have that. I can get rid of... What does this do again? Oh, cures all friends of poison. Okay, that's pretty good. I can't combine those. I don't have room for this thing. Let's check the rest of the treasures and then we're gonna off. I don't know, I never played Suikoden 2. I would like to finish this dungeon before I have to stop streaming, so that's why I'm not fighting literally everything. We'll still fight, but cut down a little bit.
Nice, that actually worked that time. I'm carrying too much, but... Oh, I actually want that. So I can check something. Get rid of the Purel. Yes. I want to see if I can make a Typhoon Shield and then combine the Typhoon Shields together into something else. So... Wind Protection Pack with a Wind Protection Pack makes Typhoon. Can I now combine Typhoons together? I cannot. Okay, fine. Good to know at least. What you also can do is combine items into sets and then basically just sell those sets for money. Because money in this game is a little bit hard to come by. You only get it from clearing dungeons. You don't find money on enemies, you guys have probably noticed. The only way to earn cash is by clearing dungeons or selling stuff you find in dungeons. There we go. Let's find the exits and see. I think we're close to finishing this one. I think it was 10 floors, this one. They make you work for this one, huh? Like the last one was 6 floors. This is already almost twice the size. Okay, no dungeon here. Oh, dungeon, no stairs here. Here, perhaps? Yes, no. Okay. I was thinking it was here, but no. Honestly, I don't really understand what the jumping is for. Like, you can jump in the field, but it doesn't really do anything other than jumping over trap panels, but that's kind of it. You can also just, you know, not step on them. Has to be in the big room up here. Trying to look. Ugh. Okay, then it has to be this room. There it is. Okay, floor 9. We're using another item search right away. This is a slightly smaller one. Alright, so let's see. Finding those cyber frame parts is gonna be hard because some are really rare. Don't need that whistle. Don't need those whistles really. I have plenty of them. I have too much stuff, I know. Inventory curves biting you in the butt early in this game until you have a bank, then it's pretty much over. Oh. Okay.
Hi-ya!
I can't believe it!
Ow!
Hi-ya!
Here goes! Yeah! Oh.
Hi-ya!
Now I'm way better!
If you say so, Chain, if you say so. No, here we keep going. To be fair, like I said though, the levels are actually quite significant, so she's not that wrong. The levels do quite matter in this one. Trap search sounds good. I would like a trap set. I can use something, or rather ditch something. Get rid of that. And trap search. Good. True, but some games the levels are, you know, stronger than others. You get more stat gain in some games than others. And in this one, the levels are substantially good.
I can't believe it! Hi-ya!
Ha! Yeah. Ha!
I know I'm carrying too much. I can't take more of those. I already have 2 Typhoon Shields. That's enough. I would really love to find the boss at this point. Like I said, I think I'm close. I think it's 10. Ugh. I got back attack that time. And of course it's 4.
Oh. Ow! Oh.
Yow!
Hi-ya! Ha! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Yow!
Oh.
Whack! Yeah! Ay-ya!
And now you see why back attacks are bad, because your formation is basically reversed. So my physical characters are now in the back and my healer is in the front, which is not good. You can change that, but it takes turns, which I don't really have at this point.
Whack! Yeah! Ay-ya!
Think we're good though.
Yow! Yow!
At least you guys get to listen to the back attack music, which you don't or should not hear much in this game. Phew. There's the stairs, so we're gonna take those stairs. Okay, floor 10. I think this is the last one. Let's use a navigator. So we see everything. Except the, as you can see, green are traps, red are enemies, blue are treasure chests. Pretty much, Ra, pretty much.
I can't believe it! Ay-ya!
Story dungeons are no joke, as you can see. This is only the second one, and it's already pretty lengthy. The smaller ones you can do that are only for, you know, leveling purposes, most of them are not this long.
Yow!
Okay, good. No back attack at least.
Yow! Ay-ya! Hi-ya!
Alright. If the next floor is not boss, I may have to actually stop and make a like save state as a artificial checkpoint. We'll see. Because I would like to finish this thing, but I have like 10 minutes left, so we shall see.
Hi-ya!
Okay, you guys stop attacking Jane. Thanks.
Hi-ya!
Okay, let's see. There's a trap here. That's a bad trap. You can easily tell which ones are bad, which ones are good. Cat's foot shoes. Unusable by this character. Probably for linear, I guess. Cat costume shoes with toe pads. I mean, it's much more defense. Yes, please. Okay, there is a... Yeah. I'm gonna go check a few chests, but at least I know that there is the staircase up. That's an enemy level up. You don't want that. Item search. Okay. I need that for later floor. So let's use musty herbs to heal. Sounds disgusting, by the way. Musty herbs. Like yuck. Let me just heal you with like damp. Yeah, damp herbs. Blah. That's a heal one, that's good. FP restored, nice. Venomol plus, I think I can ditch a regular Venomol for that one, or yes I can, so throw that away. Plus one heals for all, which is obviously better. Okay. Let's go check these chests and then hop over to the next floor. And then just see. If the next floor is actually not a boss, I'm gonna go make an artificial save and stop the stream there. Because it's nearly midnight. Otherwise, I'll just finish the dungeon, of course. V formation, no need. Okay, one more chest to check, then we go up. Normally I would not care for these, but I kinda do, because some can have cyberframe parts. And some can have unique equipment, like the little cat shoes we just found. So you want to check all chests. Nailing gold sounds good. Do I have something to ditch for that? I actually do. Get rid of invisible and grab nailing gold. Alright, let's go grab the staircase and see. Is 11 actually the last floor, or no? It was in the corner here, wasn't it? Yes. That's big for a second dungeon in the game. Ah, made it to the top. Okay, we made it to the end. Oh my gosh, I was about to stop. Let's heal. Alright, all full. Let's make a save. And let's see what the boss is. How long was that? Like 139? Huh! Good lord. That is like almost 90 minutes. Or like 100 minutes for this dungeon alone. Good lord. But alright, boss time. Hi.
I can't believe it!
Refreshen. Yes. I want to just use it out of precaution.
Wanna try this?
Lovely presents. Okay, well we're gonna do teas though. We want to get
Meg, you
more
got
attack.
a long way to go.
Ah, shut your trap! I can't believe it!
Wanna try this?
Yow! Yow!
Here goes! Yeah!
I can't believe it! I can't believe it!
That was a nice crit.
Here it goes!
Hi-ya! Ah! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Okay, he's blinking, he's nearly dead. Oh, recovery. Well, okay, that's not so much. Should be fine. Good. Boss down. Jeez.
Yes! Now I'm way better!
And another Santa Maria. Okay, good. Let's wrap this up and save.
You did it! You cleared the ruins! Congratulations! You've been doing very well. You're turning into a full-fledged adventurer. You show so much promise now.
Me? Really? Ah, gee, thanks.
Prize money, 2,500. What are we gonna call this, by the way? I don't know if the game ever tells you what kind of currency that is. There's like, I don't know, is it... It's a D with a line through it. It's not dollars, of course. Maybe you guys have a creative name for the currency in this game, because I don't know if the game actually tells you that. Oh yeah, that's right. Chain is fun. As my share, I'll settle for 800. So, yeah, you have to pay him. Or her.
Hey, that was a lot of fun, Mag. You better invite me on the next adventure. I want to go with you again, all right? Okay? That's a promise, okay? You'd better not forget to invite me. I'll be waiting. See ya!
That chain, despite the way she looks and acts, there is something cute about her.
Cute? Chain? Nina, your standards are way different from mine.
Standards? Now wait just a minute. Oh, you are so dense. Hello, Mag. You're doing great. We'll have another
Doubloons,
assignment for
dollars,
you soon.
derbs. I like doubloons.
Why don't you call it a day and go home for a nice rest?
Sounds good. Can I save? Can we stop for now? Because I would like to continue in the tomorrow. Oh yes, we can. Good. Let's sell a few items and then stop for today.
A little shopping, Meg?
I have some things to sell. I won't sell one of these, and I can sell these. The squishy sandals. Okay,
Thanks, Meg.
no problem. Tidy up. And I have anything to combine. I want to try if I can I combine the two Santa Maria? I don't think so, because they're, you know, whole items, but you never know. Nope, they don't. Okay. Can you combine an item search with a trap search? To basically do the same in one? No, you can't. Okay. Alright. Let's go out here and make a save. Because there's probably going to be a big cutscene before the next dungeon, which I will save for tomorrow. So, let's call it a day here. Oof. I only did 2 dungeons, but hopefully that was still fun for you guys. But that's gonna be it for me for today. If you like the game, come back tomorrow for more Evolution Worlds, where we shall try out Pepper for the next dungeon, probably, because we haven't seen her in action yet. But thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a good evening, and see you tomorrow for more Evolution Worlds. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.